Is that persistent itching keeping you up at night? Have you tried creams, lotions, and pills, but nothing seems to provide lasting relief? What if I told you that annoying itch isn't just a normal part of aging? It could actually be your body's desperate attempt to warn you about a serious hidden health condition developing inside you. In this video, I'm going to reveal 4 specific itchy body spots that medical experts warn could signal dangerous underlying health issues in adults over 60. Most importantly, I'll share exactly what you need to do about each one before it's too late. This information could literally save your life or the life of someone you love. Let me tell you about Dorothy, a vibrant 67-year-old grandmother from Colorado. For months, she experienced intense itching on her lower legs, especially at night. "It's just dry skin," she told her daughter, applying moisturizer and trying to ignore it. By the time the itching became unbearable and she finally saw a doctor, the underlying vascular condition had advanced significantly. Her doctor told her something chilling. "If you had come in when this symptom first appeared, we could have prevented much of this damage. Dorothy now requires extensive treatment that could have been avoided with earlier intervention. Don't let this happen to you." Let's dive into these 4 dangerous, itchy spots your body might be using to signal serious health problems. Number 1. An itchy scalp. Beyond just dandruff. Is your scalp constantly itchy, no matter how often you wash your hair or what shampoo you use? This isn't just an annoying inconvenience. An intensely itchy scalp after 60 is rarely just normal aging. It could be signaling a dangerous underlying condition that's silently damaging your body. Recent studies published in the Journal of Dermatological Research have shown a disturbing connection between persistent scalp irritation and serious autoimmune conditions. Dr. Elaine Mercer, a leading dermatologist specializing in senior skin conditions, warns what many dismiss as simple dandruff in older adults is often the first visible sign of an autoimmune response that's affecting multiple systems in the body. The most concerning condition linked to scalp itching is psoriasis, which affects over 8 million Americans. What most people don't realize is that psoriasis isn't just a skin condition. It's a systemic inflammatory disease that significantly increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. Take William, a 65-year-old retired teacher from Arizona. For months, he battled an intensely itchy, flaky scalp. "I tried every dandruff shampoo on the market," he recalls. "I even shaved my head thinking that would solve it." When nothing worked, he finally saw a dermatologist who diagnosed him with psoriasis and ordered additional tests. These revealed William had dangerously elevated inflammatory markers that were putting him at high risk for cardiovascular disease. "What I thought was just an annoying itch potentially saved my life," he admits. Here's what you need to watch for. If your scalp itching is accompanied by persistent flaking that doesn't respond to regular dandruff shampoo, redness that extends beyond the hairline, or tender spots on your scalp, these are warning signs you shouldn't ignore. Left untreated, scalp psoriasis and other autoimmune conditions can increase your risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 50%, according to the American Journal of Preventive Cardiology. That's a risk you simply can't afford to take after 60. What should you do right now? First, make an appointment with a dermatologist, specifically mentioning persistent scalp itching that doesn't respond to over-the-counter treatments. While waiting for your appointment, try a coal tar or salicylic acid shampoo, which can temporarily reduce inflammation and scaling. Most importantly, don't assume this is just dandruff. Your body may be trying to tell you something far more serious. Are you still experiencing that itchy scalp? When was the last time you had it professionally evaluated? This isn't something to put off until your next regular checkup. Number 2, itchy lower legs and ankles. A critical circulation warning. Have you noticed increasing itchiness on your lower legs and ankles, especially at night when you're trying to sleep? Do you find yourself scratching until your skin is raw, yet the itching never seems to stop? You might be ignoring one of the earliest warning signs of a condition that leads to thousands of amputations each year. Vascular specialists at the Mayo Clinic have identified persistent itching in the lower extremities as one of the earliest symptoms of peripheral artery disease, PAD, a condition where narrowed arteries reduce blood flow to your limbs. Dr. Robert Jennings, Chief of Vascular Surgery at Northwestern Memorial Hospital, explains, "By the time most patients seek treatment for PAD, they're experiencing pain when walking. But before that pain develops, many report months or even years of unexplained itching in their lower legs and ankles. This reduced blood flow causes itching in two ways. First, your skin isn't getting the oxygen and nutrients it needs to stay healthy. Second, waste products aren't being efficiently removed from the tissues. The result is intense, often maddening itchiness that typically worsens at night when you're lying down." Consider Thomas, a 72-year-old former postal worker who walked his route for decades. "I thought I was just developing sensitive skin in my old age," he explains. "The itching in my calves and ankles was driving me crazy, but I just kept applying lotion." When he finally mentioned it during a physical, his doctor immediately checked the pulses in his feet and ordered vascular testing. The diagnosis: significant narrowing in the arteries supplying his legs. "If I'd waited until I started having pain," Thomas says, "I might have lost my leg or worse." Here are the warning signs you must watch for. Does the itching worsen when you elevate your legs? Have you noticed any subtle color changes in your skin, particularly a bluish or purplish tint? Does gentle pressure on your leg leave an indentation that takes time to disappear? These are all red flags that demand immediate attention. The consequences of ignoring this symptom are severe. Untreated PAD increases your risk of heart attack and stroke by 400%, according to the American Heart Association. And in advanced cases, poor circulation can lead to wounds that won't heal, eventually requiring amputation. What can you do today? First, if you're experiencing persistent leg itching, especially at night, schedule an appointment with your primary care doctor or a vascular specialist. Mention specifically that you're concerned about circulation issues. While waiting for your appointment, avoid scratching, which can break the skin and lead to infections. Instead, apply cool compresses for temporary relief. Most importantly, start moving. Simple walking exercises for just 10 minutes, 3 times daily, can improve circulation and potentially slow disease progression. Ask yourself, how long have you been dismissing that itchy sensation in your legs as just another sign of aging? Your body might be desperately trying to warn you about something far more serious. Number 3, itchy abdomen and sides, an internal organ alert. That persistent itching around your abdomen and sides might not be just irritated skin. Doctors warn it could be your body's way of signaling that something is seriously wrong with your liver or kidneys. This is perhaps the most overlooked warning sign on our list, yet potentially the most serious. Leading hepatologists at Johns Hopkins Medical Center have documented how liver and kidney dysfunction often first presents as itching on the abdomen and sides, sometimes months or years before other symptoms appear. Dr. Miranda Chen, hepatology director at Cleveland Clinic, explains, when the liver isn't functioning properly, bile salts accumulate under the skin, causing intense itching. What's concerning is that this symptom can appear while liver function tests still show normal or only slightly elevated values. This means you could have early-stage liver disease with itching as your only symptom. By the time other symptoms like jaundice or abdominal pain develop, the condition has often advanced significantly, limiting treatment options. Take Marilyn, a 74-year-old retired nurse from Virginia. "I was waking up 2 or 3 times a night scratching my stomach and sides," she recalls. "There was no rash, just this maddening itch. Her doctor ordered comprehensive liver function tests, revealing early-stage primary biliary cholangitis, an autoimmune liver disease. Because we caught it early, we were able to start treatment before significant liver damage occurred, Marilyn explains. I shudder to think what might have happened if I'd just dismissed it as dry skin. And here are the critical warning signs. Does the itching occur without any visible rash or skin changes? Does it tend to worsen at night? Have you noticed any yellowing of your skin or the whites of your eyes, even slightly? Any of these symptoms warrants immediate medical attention. Left untreated, liver conditions that begin with itching can progress to cirrhosis, liver failure, and even liver cancer. According to the American Liver Foundation, over 5 million Americans are living with chronic liver disease, and many don't know it until it's too late. What should you do right now? If you're experiencing unexplained itching on your abdomen or sides, especially at night, contact your doctor and request comprehensive liver function tests, including a check for autoimmune markers. In the meantime, avoiding alcohol completely is crucial, as even small amounts can exacerbate liver inflammation. Using cool compresses rather than scratching can provide temporary relief without damaging your skin. Have you been ignoring that persistent itch around your midsection? Your body might be sending you an urgent message that you can't afford to miss. Number 4, itchy neck and chest, hidden allergic reactions. Is the skin on your neck and chest constantly irritated and itchy? Do you find red, irritated patches that come and go without explanation? This specific pattern of itching after 60 could be revealing a potentially life-threatening allergic reaction that's developing inside your body. Recent research from the American Academy of Allergy, Asthma and Immunology has shown that adults over 60 are experiencing a dramatic increase in new-onset allergies. Sensitivities to substances they've been exposed to for decades without previous problems. Dr. James Harrington, chief allergist at Massachusetts General Hospital, explains, the aging immune system can suddenly lose tolerance to medications, foods, or other substances that a person has consumed safely for years. Often, the first sign is persistent itching on the neck and chest, which can precede a more serious reaction by weeks or even months. What makes this particularly dangerous is that most seniors don't suspect allergies when symptoms develop later in life. They assume it must be something else, delaying potentially life-saving intervention. Consider Richard, a 68-year-old retiree who developed persistent neck itching that would come and go. Some days it was unbearable, other days barely noticeable, he recalls. I tried every anti-itch cream I could find. When he finally saw an allergist, extensive testing revealed he had developed an allergy to a blood pressure medication he'd been taking for 12 years. The doctor told me I was lucky. Many patients don't seek help until they develop breathing difficulties or anaphylaxis. Here's what to watch for. Does the itching seem to flare up at certain times of day or after specific activities? Is there any correlation with medications you take or foods you eat? Have you noticed any other symptoms like unusual fatigue, unexplained coughing, or minor swelling around your eyes or lips? These could all indicate an allergic response that's gradually worsening. The consequences of ignoring these symptoms can be severe. According to the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, severe allergic reactions among seniors have increased by 31% in the past decade, with delayed diagnosis playing a major role in poor outcomes. What should you do today? Start by keeping a detailed log of when the itching occurs and what you were doing, eating or taking, medication-wise, in the hours before. This will be invaluable to an allergist. Schedule an appointment with an allergy specialist, specifically mentioning the location and pattern of your itching. While waiting for your appointment, avoid scratching and instead apply cool compresses for temporary relief. Most importantly, if you ever experience sudden severe itching, accompanied by difficulty breathing, facial swelling, or lightheadedness, seek emergency care immediately. Have you been dismissing that neck and chest itching as just sensitive skin? Your body might be trying to warn you about a dangerous allergic reaction before it becomes life-threatening. Now that you understand these 4 dangerous itchy spots and what they might be signaling, let's review what we've learned. Your itchy scalp could be warning you about systemic inflammation that increases heart attack risk. Itchy legs and ankles might be signaling dangerous circulation problems that could lead to amputation. Itching on your abdomen and sides could reveal early liver or kidney disease, while neck and chest itching might be your body's alert about a developing allergic reaction. The good news is that in all these cases, early detection leads to better outcomes. By paying attention to these warning signals and seeking appropriate medical care, you can potentially catch serious conditions before they progress to more dangerous stages. You know your body better than anyone. If something doesn't feel right, don't dismiss it as just getting older. If you found this information valuable, please hit the like button right now. Which of these warning signs surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive more potentially life-saving health information. And please share this video with anyone over 60 who might be experiencing unexplained itching. You might just save their life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.